flowing in. They've been real slow. Water temperature's 49 degrees, 51 in spots, but it's pretty cold. It was 32 degrees last night, 30 degrees the night before. We had snow and hail the day before that. Really cold. Highs are only 50 in the day, but picked up this nice one. Chatterbait came through again, man. Right. Z-Man chatterbait. Nice fat bass for the fall. Let's get it back in so we can get a couple more here. 12:30 in the afternoon. Man, it's cold. Now I'm on the North Shore here at the mouth of one of the better creeks for the fall. So what I'm going to do first is in all the laydowns here in the docks on the North Shore and the steepest shore, where it's very shallow at the shore but drops off quickly to 4, 5, 6, 7 feet and even 7.5 feet off the ends of the docks. There's grass up in there and lots of brush and cover. The first shore I go to in the spring. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to approach the laydowns, the brush piles, the docks here on this shore with a spinnerbait. Terminator, T1, Oklahoma, Colorado. Roll that through real quick, subsurface, maybe make a wake, let it fall off at the ends, through each of the laydowns at a couple of angles. Real quick, pick up the square bill here, the RC 1.5, and run the RC 1.5 in through there. Bump a couple limbs real quick, move on. Don't waste any time. Work it thoroughly enough. Hit it with both those baits. But if they don't hit it, just move right on. In between, every once in a while, when I see something or just the mood strikes me, I'm going to pick up the chatterbait, which is right next to it, throw in that white and chartreuse chatterbait with the Zoom split tail trailer. And we're going to see what happens. Okay, that's enough cast now with the Terminator into the laydown. I'm going to pick up the square bill and pop that in. Then move on to the next ones here. I'm just picking the prime locations right now where big bass have been caught at various times of the year on these baits. There's the square bill. I'm using that on the 7-foot St. Croix, medium heavy Mojo bass rod. I like it on that. For the open water cranking, I have a reel cranking rod that I'm using over here. It's a different action, different reel. I like to run these square bills through here with the Mojo rod or even the S-Glass cranking rod by St. Croix. And I run that through, and I use my fast action 7-to-1 Curado or a Chronarch for this, because I'm just really basically bumping the logs and using the rod itself and using the reel to pick up line when I'm running in shallow like that with square bills. It's a different story when you're cranking out off ledges or out deep or open water and making real long casts and cranking all day. Then I want a slower gear ratio. I go to the Shimano 5-to-1, or even go down. I have one that's lower than that. It goes all the way down to 3/8-to-1. Okay, and then one more with that square bill. Now I'll just move on to the next laydown. Gotta see what kind of mood. Look at that. All right, let's get this back in and get some more. I've got 2 bass so far. The one fairly large, 3.5, 4, something like that. Down deep though in a turn at the mouth of the creek. Down deep in the logs. Came on the chatterbait. Another really big one. Swirl at the chatterbait. Up shallow, just a little bit past that, and laydowns again, right on a turn. But he missed it. Right as he swiped that, he missed it. I threw some soft plastics in, a jig, and didn't hit anything else. So I'm going to work around here a little bit longer and see what happens, and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Time to get a little bit lost out on the lake. Gonna back this boat into the water, find a way to win.